friends, welcome here. My name is O-Sheena. I am so excited to share my April TBR with you. I am very excited for this reading month. There's a lot of exciting things going on, and I'm just really excited for the warmer weather and just embracing all of the happiness and spring vibes. And this TBR is going to have a lot of things in it, so I will write everything down below. I'll link videos down below if I mention anything, and let's get started. So first up is there is a Christian fiction readathon happening in April, and I would like to unofficially participate, do the best that I can to participate. So it's the spring into, or let's get the name right. It is the Spring Christian Fiction Readathon, but it is using the hashtag Shower Me With Flowers 2024, which is so adorable. This is hosted by Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails, so I'll link her announcement video down below. And this is just kind of to inspire us all to read some Christian fiction this month. So there are 10 prompts, which is quite a lot, and so I don't know that I will complete all of them. My plan kind of is to try to pick one book that will fill multiple prompts and then leave it at that and see what else I end up reading and just hope that something else falls into place. I definitely will be reading some Christian fiction in April, so I'm sure there will be some books that fill these prompts, but I'm not gonna go over all of them now, but I will just let you know that I would like to participate, and I will use, I guess, the graphic that she made and put it on Instagram, and then I'll put it in either my wrap up or maybe I'll do a vlog for it. We'll see. Okay, and then for my own reading challenge that I do throughout the year, for this month I'm gonna do in a series, and I chose Keep Holding On by Melissa Tagg for this prompt because this is technically in a series. It's a Walker family novel, so it's the Walker family series. I believe this is book 3. And so this is in the series. I haven't read any of the other books in the series, but I do have this book from the library. So I have been meaning to read it for months now since I discovered the library has it. So this will be read for my reading challenge. Okay, and from what I know from the back, this is a childhood friends to lovers story and maybe a second chance romance too, but I think it's more so like childhood best friends. So I'm so excited about that. Okay, moving on to just the general TBR. I did get this book called Sellout by Tammy Gray. This is one of her self-published books. For Easter, Sebastian, one of my subscribers, did send this to me through my Amazon link. So Sebastian, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'm excited to have this book. I've just been fascinated by Tammy Gray's backlist. She did get a couple books traditionally published, but then she does have a whole backlist of self-published books, and this is one of them, and it does start a series, so I could technically use this one for the in the series prompt too. So we'll see whichever one I get to, I guess, is the one that will count, but because I believe this is Christian fiction as well, and it'll be clean and everything. Tammy Gray writes amazing romance, and I have pretty much enjoyed / loved all of the books that I've read from her. So yeah, I don't know much about this one. I do think it follows high school students, so I think it's young adult, which will be interesting because I've never read something young adult by this author, but I think that she could do it really well. She writes really deep, intense stories, which I like. I think you follow this guy who's been hazed at his private school, and then a new girl comes to town, and I think they don't embrace new people very well, but he happens to connect with her and wants to be her friend, but no one is it looks bad for him to do that. I don't know. I tried to not read too much because I like to go in blind, but something about a private school and, you know, reputation and stuff like that. So I don't usually read books like this anymore, but it's Tammy Gray, so I definitely want to read it, and I'm really thankful to own the physical copy. So hopefully I will read this in April. A couple new releases that are coming out in April that I'll definitely be reading. First of all is The Roads We Follow by Nicole Deese. This is kind of the companion sequel to The Words We Lost. I will be getting a free copy to read and review, so I will let you guys know how that goes. Curious what she does with this one. It is a road trip story as far as I know, and it does still involve the publishing world because the first one did as well. So yeah, really interesting that she's taking it in that direction, but this is supposed to be a romance road trip a little bit of family vibes in there too. So I think it's gonna be good, I hope. So yeah, that's definitely on the TBR because I do need to review it. And then another review book is Love in Tandem by Becca Kinzer, and I'm very excited about this one. I am currently reading it, actually. I was able to get an early copy, and since it comes out, I think, is it April 1st? It comes out April 1st, so I want to read it, you know, as soon as possible because April 1st is coming. And so I have already started that, and so far I like it. I'm only one chapter in, and then I'm in such a contemporary mood because of the kind of new spring weather that's coming and just, yeah, the change in season. I am feeling like I want just some contemporary fiction, contemporary romance books. So I'm finally ready to start The First Taste by Annah Conwell. I really hope that I like this author's writing. I have heard really amazing things and good things about this book in particular because I think it's friends to lovers, so I love that, and I think it's fake dating as well. So I really hope that I like it. I don't know anything about this author's writing. I haven't even tried to read it. I have my bookmark in it ready to go, but so I'll definitely let you guys know how this goes. I think this is supposed to be like just clean romance. And then along the same lines, I also really want to finally read Falling for Your Enemy by Emma St. Clair. This is the last book in the Love Clichés series, and I've been meaning to read it. I think because it's thicker, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put that off, but now I am ready because yeah, I just want to read all of the contemporary books this month, which works because that's just kind of the theme of April. I feel like her writing is really fun and easy to read, so hopefully I do end up liking this one. It is enemies to lovers, obviously, and so that is not usually a trope that I like in contemporary fiction, so I'm very curious how she writes it, and again, I will let you guys know how it is. Another new release that I will definitely be reading. Can you guys guess? No. It's Powerful by Lauren Roberts. This was in my spring video. It also comes out April 1st, and I just want to read more books by this author. I really like her writing. It's just easy to read. It's fun. I just like it. So yeah, I want to be entertained. I want to enjoy a good old romance story. So I'll definitely be buying this book, I think, when it comes out. That is the plan. And then what else? Another new release is The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. I have requested this through the library and I should get it as soon as it comes in. It's on order right now, so they don't technically have it yet. So sometimes it takes more than a month for it to come in. So almost done here. So I did talk with Katie, actually. She is leading the readathon, the spring Christian fiction readathon. We have talked about buddy reading this book. And so I did get it from the library. I don't know if we'll get to it in April since she is running this readathon. It might be too much for her, but I'll let you guys know, I guess. You'll see if I read it or not. But this is Skyhunter by Marie Lu. This is young adult sci-fi fantasy. And I have loved the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu in the past, but I've also not liked some of her books in the past. So we'll see. I like the Legend trilogy and the Warcross duology, and then I really didn't like the Young Elites trilogy or the Kingdom of Back. I DNF'd that book. So I'm curious where this one will land. I think this is a duology as well, and I just want to give another one of her books a try. So this is potentially on the TBR, or we might push it back. We've been pushing it back for months now, but we will read it someday together. So that's the plan there. Okay, and then the new nonfiction that I want to start. Look at this. Are you guys proud of me? I've had this book for a couple of years now, and every year I'm like, this will be the year I read this book, and then I never do. But here we go. The time has come. I do have the audiobook for this book too, and I haven't checked if N.T. Wright reads it himself, but either way, this is Surprised by Scripture by N.T. Wright. I've never read a full book by this author, but I've heard amazing things. I've heard him speak publicly before, not in real life, but like on, you know, sermons that I've watched and interviews that I've watched, and he's British, which is fun, and I'm just like fascinated by him, and I want to like learn more about his theology. And so this, I think, is about why the Bible still is relevant even in a contemporary modern time that we're in. So I'm very curious what he'll say about that, and he has so many books that I hope that this kind of is like my intro to him, and I'll want to read more because I definitely do. And so yeah, and this green kind of just says spring, right? Because like the grass is growing, the buds are budding, and it's great. So yeah, I will hopefully have this done in April, but I don't know. I do read nonfiction slower, so I made the decision. I was like, it is time. And so here we go. So those are the books that feel like they're the for sures. I don't know what else will come up. I'm sure there will be other books that I try to read in the month. It just depends what becomes available in the library and just based on my mood too, because I'm a total mood reader for the most part. Sometimes I can like tell myself to read something, but for the most part I have to feel like it. So yeah, these are the books. Let's pick them up, shall we? These books, and then there was a couple that I don't have copies of yet that will also be here. So I am excited about this. I hope you guys are excited. And once again, thank you for watching my videos. Just a little PSA, I guess. If you're still here, thank you. I appreciate you. I will not be uploading another video this week since technically it is Holy Week and we're going into Easter. I will not be uploading a video on Saturday. I have been trying to upload on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but since this coming Saturday is Easter Saturday, what's it called? Sad Saturday? What's the Saturday called? Holy Saturday?
Cassandra, do you know what the Saturday is called in the Easter trilogy? Good Friday, something Saturday? Okay. Holy? Okay. Thank you. Alright, so my sister said it's what? Oh. I think it's Holy, actually. Okay, thank you. So Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday. Got it.
Okay, so we landed on Holy Saturday. So I will not be uploading on that day. I'm going to take that weekend off because I will be celebrating Easter and I'll actually be with my family, so I won't even be here, and I want to just focus on Easter time and my family. So that is the plan there. So thank you for watching this video. I will be back next Tuesday, hopefully. And then also normally I do include my bullet journal at the end of my TBRs. I've been trying to do that this year. I don't know if I'll have time to make the April one work. So I might make a short out of it and upload that later in the week, as long as it's before Friday. So either Wednesday or Thursday, I will put a short up of my bullet journal just so I don't have to rush doing it because, you know, I'm not the greatest artist here with bullet journals, but I just like sharing it because I want to show how you can still make a really practical, useful bullet journal and it doesn't have to be fancy because I'm just not a fancy person. So yeah, we're all in this together, okay? Thank you for watching once again. I am really excited to start reading these books and keep reading Love in Tandem. I hope that I love it. We'll see. But have a great week, you guys, and I will see you next week. I appreciate you watching. Bye. Hello, friends. Welcome here. My name is O-Sheena. This looks crooked.